Hello, my name is Dana, and today we'll be talking a little bit about some of the options that are on the bottom of the library Cat Encore front page. So, for this video, we're just going to be here starting at the front page, and I want to show you along the bottom that there's a few options here for you. So, you probably have noticed from previous videos that the language settings that I've been using are English. That's generally the default that Encore uses. But if you want to change it to Spanish, you can absolutely do that. So here towards the bottom of the page, there's a section that says language settings. And you can click Espanol to change it to Spanish. And you can see that it's changed the terminology and the phrasing to Spanish language. If you want to change it to Polish, you can do that as well if you click here. And it has changed it to Polish as well. So for today, I'm going to change it back to English. And there you go. All right. And so if we go a little bit further to the right here, there is the search tools column. Now, a lot of these are reflective of things that we've talked about in previous videos. So there's the advanced search, which also exists right here. Encore Home, which is pretty much where we're at right now. The book cart, which you can also see in the top right corner. My account reflects in the top right corner as well as in this column of search tools. And then log out is in this column as well, in addition to being in the top right corner. So one of the things that Encore does is it tries to have some redundancies built in as far as things that it believes that patrons will need often. So the advanced search, looking at the account, logging in and logging out, and the book cart. They try to repeat that over a few different places, which can be helpful. And then a little bit further on the right, there's a column that says library links. And so we're going to look at the New York Times bestseller list today. So if we click here, it will pop you out to a different website. So depending on what device you're using, it might throw up another window on your browser, or it might pop to a different tab like we're doing right here. And so this is a snapshot as of today of what the New York Times is ranking as the best-selling items sold in the United States. So the top row is combined print and ebook fiction, and it also will notate how long it's been on the list, or if it's new on the list. It also gives you the combined print and ebook nonfiction classifications for rankings. And then it goes into the actual print statistics and rankings. So hardcover fiction, you notice that it's a little bit different mix. Hardcover nonfiction here. Paperback trade fiction. And so the trade fiction is basically sizing almost as tall, almost as big as hardcover, but not quite. And it's got a paperback binding. And then the mass market size is the smallest paperback size for adults and teens. And so then if we scroll down a little further, we can see paperback nonfiction. And then there's also the category of advice, how-to, and miscellaneous. There's children's middle grade hardcover and children's picture books, children's series, young adult hardcover. And at the very bottom, it gives you information about the weekly bestseller lists in case you want to just go directly to this. And then there's the monthly bestseller list, which they compile on a monthly basis for things like audio, business titles, graphic novels and manga, mass market, and then paperbacks for middle grade and young adult. So this is a resource that might be helpful for you if you're curious about what some of the bestsellers according to the New York Times are. So we're going to close that out. And we go back to this front page for Encore. You can see that there's a privacy in terms of use link. The auto request form, which is something that will get its own video. And then there's the kids catalog link, which is something I used very briefly in a different video, and I might do a video on this exclusively in the future. And then the Find More Illinois is another resource to help you search in Illinois to say, okay, what might exist elsewhere in the state of Illinois. All right. So I hope that this was a useful overview of some of the additional features of the front page of the Prairie Cat Encore search method. There'll be more videos coming soon, and thank you so much.